Alright, so as you guys all know, Tamaki Amajiki is now out. He's the new banner here today, which is pretty cool, right? So again, not the new banner, but like the returning banner, rerun, whatever. He is here. So with it, I initially made a guide on this. It was during the, the 1 year anniversary when he originally dropped. I did it where I broke down everything, gave you the best build for him. But since then, things change, right? Obviously, more testing occurs, more things happen, and some cards are a little bit different. And I'll give you the best possible build and updated guide for Tamaki Amajiki. I do plan to do this in the future, so let me know if this is something you like for characters that release. So for example, when Miro returns, do you want me to update the guide for Miro? Do you want me to update the guide for Nejire? Other characters that get their rerun. And again, it's been ages since I first uploaded it. There are some characters that I don't even have a guide out for. Mina All Might, for example, I don't have a guide for them initially because, you know, back when the game started, I didn't do that. So again, with it, let me know. With that being said, let's jump into it. Let's break it down. This is going to be best talents, builds, just a little bit of a guide to like use the character to the fullest so you understand it. A little bit of a tutorial, if you will. Like and subscribe. Hopping in, Amajiki. This is my 90k Amajiki here. Not the greatest by any means, no. Again, this is a character that if you want to build, first off, you have to know two things. And everybody's been asking me, should you summon? I answered that in my last video, but I'll give you a quick breakdown. He's a good character. If you compare him to the big three, that is a bad comparison. Each one specializes in something. For example, Nejire is just a carry. She's just support. She really helps in agency. She really helps in Warzone. She is a unit. She is a tank. That is what she is. She is crazy, okay? That's separate. Miro is still damn good. He really is. He's outstanding, 10 out of 10 in PvP. Broke PvP for that reason. In Warzone, he's also a nightmare. And in agency, he really can get some high damage runs. And right now with him boosted, my SS Miro has been just annihilating. I love it more than anything. That's there. Amajiki on the other hand, right? If you were to build him, he will become good, okay? It'll take some investment, but he will be kind of, I will say, up there. He may not be on par with Nejire. That's not gonna happen. But he is still very, 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 very damn good, okay? That's my entire opinion on it. I would summon for him. Again, a technical character. He works in many things, and he really is good in Warzone. The little time that I have used him, again, he's not even built in comparison. I have to SS him to get like a big jump with him, but right now he's pretty good. So he does hold his own. That's all there, which is not that bad. Just keep that in mind. He's a good character. And if you're pulling for his cards, the one you're going for is the Q card, right? So this is just a basic card, increases the damage for him. This is the Q card. This card is like massive. I don't have it, right? I pulled from Miro's cards. Just so you know, I've only gotten one EX card set since the launch of the game, basically. After staying, that's it. I had to go to 100 pity to get an EX card, and Miro was that. I'm done with this, with summoning on that banner. I hate it more than anything. But again, if you want to, this is the card to chase. I'm not saying you have to. I'm saying that this will give you a jump, but if you don't want to chase it, you don't chase it. This is the Q card, right? Manifesting Strike and Q, Manifesting Strike enhanced by 6.7% of the damage increase, right? The higher the cracked stack on the enemy, the higher the damage Q skill will be dealt by 33.5%. And then again, obviously scales as you level it up. If you're going for limit breaks, again, most replays can't. I'm not saying you need the card. There are better builds out there, and the homie Zap was able to give me a few of the ones that he uses. Absolute legend. Literally the best Amajiki player out there. There's nobody that rivals him. There isn't. Before I show you the build though, right? So again, this is the talent tree that I went with. I'm sticking to it. I was correct when I originally said it. People said I was wrong. People said you should go bottom. Both are fine. Both are correct in their own way. I feel that it's more niche to go on the bottom. It's like in your own capacity of you get damage reduction increased. You get that the crack stack also for the Manifesting Strike will inflict 2 additional crack stacks. If you want it, you go with that. I like this one, all right? Amajiki uses tentacles to slow down the enemies, making them easy targets. Upon using Q Manifesting Strike in tentacle form, your crit rate increases by 10%. It's not bad. For 10 seconds, that's pretty good. Then if you look at this one, Amajiki stayed on the offense, never giving his enemy an inch to move, right? Increases the attack granted by Q, Manifesting Strike, enhanced by 5% for 20 seconds. I like this one. This is the route that I went with. I like it. It's better. In my opinion, that's where I stand. I do not think that the bottom one is better, but you can do it. It's not a wrong answer, but the top right is a must. You need to go top right. And Shell Form gains an additional damage reduction based on his current HP. The lower his HP, the higher the reduction, up to 50%. This effect also occurs during Manifesting Strike Enhanced. This one, Amajiki, manifest his as many testicles as he possibly can and swipes everything in sight to oblivion. In tentacle form, increases the crit rate by 10%. 10 out of 10. Go top right. You need it. Go top left, or rather left if you want it. Bottom right, I don't recommend it, but you can. It's a right answer. In some cases, you say always, you never go this way because it's garbage. In this case, you can if you want to, but I would prefer left and top right. That's my route. I'm sticking with it. I stand by it. And also, Zap did tell me to mention this so I can make this clear with you. You have to understand how Amajiki works first off before you even use him, okay? Look at this. This is this chip set, which you get for it. Clamshell counter level 3. Again, you have to get the full set. That's easy. You should be doing that anyways when you farm night ops and everything like that. If Amajiki got hit during clam combo, increases all damage dealt by 90% for 5 seconds. This effect also occurs during Q manifesting strike enhanced. Keep that in mind. When you get hit while in the clam form, in the clam combo, you will get a damage boost by 90%. That is why in some areas of the game, when you're going and like you're maybe seeing your teammate just start nuking the enemy, 90% is a lot of freaking percent, okay? Make sure that when you actually test out how Amajiki works, it'll take you a few runs in agency, it will. You'll test him out, see how to play him, and then you'll understand that, yes, this is how to use the character. This is the best kind of route of attacks for him. Again, in the future, I do plan to make an entire guide for every character and how, like, my opinion on their fastest route to damage and all of that. Again, it's a lot for this video, so I'm trying to keep this as simple and easy as possible. But again, it'll require testing. Go jump in, see how it is, and for you, what your fastest, best route is, and just the combos and how to use them. But yes, this is how it'll work. Keep that in mind. And also, if you're chasing SS and SSS, I will say it now. Look at SS, okay? Understand how that works also. Increases Amajiki's damage dealt to enemies inflicted with cracked up to 60%. At the end of the third hit of Tentacle Combo, increases the crit damage by 20%, plus again the percentage that's set for that, for 10 seconds. This effect also occurs during Q manifesting strike enhanced. So again, you see here that when you're using the tentacle combo, you have to manage to both. You can't just sit in one combo forever because you got to get the boost from both of them, right? This is giving you a boost by being in tentacle combo and using it and actually getting the combo out. But while, if you look at the chipset, that's also getting a boost from using your clam attack, right? Turning into a clam, whatever, this one, right? So understand that when you take that damage, you can then switch and then do everything. You got boosted by 90%. You will then proceed to use the other boost you're getting from SS or from the initial tentacle strike. All of that's there, so just keep that in mind. It's a big thing that you have to learn his combos. Also, if you look at this, increases all damage by 15% plus that set percentage for 5 seconds after a form change. That's massive. With this character, you're getting the 90% from this, the additional 20% from this from, you know, the SS. Then there's more percentage on top of that, right? I'm just saying 20. But look at it. You're constantly switching forms, and that is why at SS, he really changes as a character. He's definitely way better. And again, if you have the investment to do so, over time, you will gain that SSS ability. So he is a character that in the long term or long run, he'll definitely change and evolve to a better thing. Other characters also have big jumps at SSS or SS. This character specifically will become a nightmare at SSS. That's just how it is, and that's my opinion on it. Hate me if you want to. Now onto cards. Again, shout out to Zap, the absolute homie, for helping me out with this. What we're doing. So first, this is a ideal build, if you will, but if you don't have these cards, I'll give you alternatives, right? So game start, first up, Ecto and Nomu, and Whirlwind. And also, just so you know, people have been asking me this about Whirlwind, specifically. I've seen a lot of comments just pop up recently, or over like the course of a few videos. They've been asking, how does Whirlwind actually work when it comes to the range? So some characters, like, range, right? When it comes down to the range on this one, it's not even that much. Like, you have to be like maybe a few inches away in comparison. Like, some of Stain's attacks actually get the boost from this, even though Stain's like up close and personal. So I don't understand really how much the range is. It's small, right? So it doesn't really matter. When it does say 20%, you're basically all the time getting it. If you look at Amajiki, his tentacle attack will guarantee you the 20% boost. When he goes into clam form, he's up in their face. That might not. So that's not going to do it, but you're getting that 90% boost from the, again, chipset. So keep it in mind. Two separate things. This will get boost constantly in tentacle form, which a lot of the time you may be in after you've already used the clam thing, right? So that's why. And again, game start as usual for the regular penetration rate increase by 20% for 10 seconds. Very basic stuff. It's usually the best card to go with. Now, if you want alternatives, these are some that I got. For more free-to-play friendly cards, Miro exists if you have that. That works. Cello, Mustard also work, because again, the amount of times you're hitting his skills, obviously, right? If you look at Cello's entire thing, I have an extra Cello here. Enters Tape Man mode. After using the special skill, increases movement speed by 5% and attack by 11.5% for 5 seconds. In addition, the character's attack reduce the target's defense by 11.5% for 3 seconds, can be triggered every 20 seconds. So again, super simple. You can go and swap those out if you want to. That will work. Muscular also works on this on a build here if you want to go and try and like work that out. And again, for Warzone, some characters have weird AIs. You have to understand that's in the future for you new players, right? Characters, when it comes to playing auto versus actually manually playing them, there's a massive difference. Some characters don't activate the specials. Some characters don't use specific skills. That's how it goes. Auto is very weird, so you have to understand how that works. Also, for this specific character, there's a build that you can work. And again, you can mix and match it. You can do your regular build if you want to, but this build is pretty good. So if you have the EX cards, you can run EX cards. You can then run Cammy and Muscular. That'll be a pretty good set or a build. Again, Cammy just being the regular. I think I have Cammy here too. Yeah, right, Cammy. So this is that. If you have Muscular, you run that. If you also have the ability to use that. I already have Muscular on different sets, so I can't use that here. You can also, if you don't have the EX cards, you could probably swap them out for what? Mustard. I don't know, Cellophane should be, again, fine up to you. You can then go run the other character. His name is like Naga or something like that. I have no idea how to say this guy's name. I always mess it up. Like, there's a way to say it, and he says it in the anime, and I don't know how to say it. So apologies on that one. But you can run this on that same build, swapping out the EX cards. But again, that's really it, right? So when it comes to it, there's some builds that you can go in with. I've tried to listen as many cards as I possibly can. Work with them. Try them out. See how it goes. Again, calm down. These cards are... I'm working on it. Some of the characters aren't built, so don't look at the right side there. My cards are not the greatest right now. I went fusing last video, two videos ago, failed miserably, trying to get some good cards that I need, right? But that's really it. That's what I'm bringing to you here today. Again, if you want more of these guides in the future, let me know. And I do recommend you test out the character, go into the game, go into, the training area, learn how to play the character. I do recommend that. That's the biggest thing you can do, because you'll learn damage, you'll learn how they work, what their uptimes are and all of that, how long the skill can be triggered and when you have to switch between each of them. Again, yeah, some characters are just broken off rip. They're just, you don't even need any testing. You don't even need to learn any combos. For this one, he is a little bit more combo based, right? Same with Miro, he's also kind of combo based. You have to learn how these attacks trigger what attacks in order to make him good. So that's what I recommend. That's what I got for you here today. Hopefully it's helpful and hopefully you were able to enjoy it. Again, let me know in the future if you want these type of videos and for what specific character. I'm more than happy to make them. That's been it. Thank you again for watching. And again, shout out to homie Zap for helping me out with this one. Absolute legend. And peace out. I'll catch you in the next one. Have fun. Stay safe. That's been it for me.